So JB, I was just very curious. We were talking about it just slightly earlier. There's a patch coming up. And I was just wondering, just from a Swiftmaster's point of view, right? I was just wondering,
Oh, I'm quitting the game.
Nah,
just like that.
Next best character, bro.
yo, JB, you dead ass? Wait.
I'm going back to Street Fighter, bro. It's all good.
I didn't even finish. I said, what if there was a patch coming out and Swiftmaster gets buffed or something? You just say you quit the character. So you just assuming this character is so cheap he will get nerfed? You just know what's coming your way?
I know.
Saw the future?
I know he's getting nerfed. I know Swiftmaster's getting nerfed.
It's Smug with the greatest of ease.
Okay, let's get this started. I don't even want to. I don't even want to be here that long because it's not too much to talk about. I'm pretty sure everybody can come to an agreement about this DNF Duel tier list.
I'm pretty sure we all.
I've seen a lot of opinion. No, it's all right. I'll let you talk. Don't worry about it. But I'm just telling you from my opinion. I've seen a lot of salt. I've seen a lot of rage tweets. I've seen a lot of anger issues because of certain characters. So that's why I wanted to bring Verse to the call. I'm pretty sure he has a lot to say. I wanted to invite Vagabond to the call, and I definitely wanted to invite JB to this call. You guys are like top players in this game, and you guys are just doing your thing. So, JB, you have anything to say before we get started or anything?
No. I was ready.
Wait, right. Smug, did you say we're doing a DNF tier list?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they had tiers in that game. All right, my bad.
What?
Yo, it's funny you mentioned top players, but I mean JB's the only one making moves right now. But
so you doubted yourself like that? Like I was trying to give you guys a compliment, and you can't even take that.
Us up. I appreciate it nonetheless.
All right. So you know what? This is going to be a little different because this is not a Street Fighter tier list. This is a DNF Duel tier list. And I see a lot of interesting characters. But, the first one I see is Inquisitor. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Inquisitor. This is the first character. I don't know where to put her.
That's crazy you choose her first because I feel like she's my biggest question mark.
How about... Hold on. So, I feel like because I don't think Inquisitor is like, so for sure she wouldn't be put in S, and for sure she wouldn't be put in C, right?
Right.
Because I think Inquisitor has some strengths, but she also has some weaknesses. But she's obviously not the worst of the worst, and she's obviously not the best, right?
Right.
So
I don't know, JB. I'm kind of leaning towards Inquisitor being one of the worst, honestly. I think.
One of the worst? She's buns? She's ass?
Hey.
She's not good? She sucks? She's whack?
Man,
Wait, hold on.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I think she's really underwhelming, to be honest.
I don't know. It's hard to say because like me and JB been talking about her. Like she has some really like slept on stuff. Like she has situations where she can checkmate you because you can't guard cancel, and like she has really good resets and damage. But she is kind of underwhelming and like neutral. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't have anything that's like crazy cheap.
you see, if it was me, I feel like we should start with who is the obvious worst or who is the obvious best.
Okay.
And go from
You
there,
know
right?
what? All right.
Then we can fill in the blanks, right?
Since you said that, right? All right. Let's start with who's the best character in the game. Let's talk about it. Who's the best?
Hold on. First of all, I only see a S line, and I'm trying to figure out where like Swift matches go.
Nah, hold on. First, I think we can all agree that the very best character in the entire game has to obviously be Hitman, right?
Wait. No, yo, chat. Hold on. Notice how JB. He was about to say a character that started with the letter S, but then he just changed the name to Hitman.
I don't know. My bad. I just have a lisp. I have a little lisp. Sorry. So like, I meant to say Hitman, but I just pronounce it like Hitman.
So,
My fault.
So what you're saying is every time you pronounce the letter H, sometimes you accidentally get the letter S before it?
No. See, bro, I was waiting, man. I was waiting. I've been trying to get this out of JB for the past month. I'm trying to make him admit the best character in the game is.
Let him know.
You gotta do
It's
it, JB.
Hitman. No, I agree. It's Hitman. Look, let me tell you why.
Wait.
right.
It's not. It's
No,
not.
hold on.
It's not
I want to
this
see. I want to hear what
demon
Vagabond
character.
has to say.
It's not this
No.
demon Swiftmaster. It's not. Swiftmaster is not the best.
Hold on.
No,
Who was
because-
Vagabond about to say was the best character?
Nah, I gotta make JB say it. He has to admit it, bro. He's gonna admit it today.
Yeah. JB, let it out. Who's the
No, I
GOAT?
think JB is telling the truth because he said the best. He said the best character in the game. I mean that dude right there is not even the character, bro. That's the GM. That's the game master.
So,
All right. You know what?
Right, look,
nah, like I think it's good how we have it. It's a C tier, then it's B, then it's A, then A plus, and then S.
Yeah. I think that's
good. You
fine.
don't need,
I
like,
mean,
a SS.
to be fair,
don't need that.
if it was me, I would do 2S. So I would do an SS, an S, and then I would skip the A plus and just put A, B, and C. I think that's a better way to represent DNF Duel
Yeah,
because
I agree.
I feel like so look, in my honest opinion, yeah, Swiftmaster is the best, but I also think
Thank you.
that
Okay, all right,
Hitman-
cool. I got it out of
I
the
also
chat.
think that Hitman is probably also SS.
I agree.
Just right under Hitman, just right under Swiftmaster, to be honest.
I agree with
You
that.
got to make another line because, well, we'll get to it in a second, but yeah, they're definitely on another level of top tier, but there's still other S tier characters that just aren't as good.
Yeah, exactly. So now we have those two figured out. I honestly think Hitman is S, and I honestly think Hitman is on the same tier as Swiftmaster. Swiftmaster just has a little bit more options, but both of these characters are just way beyond the rest of the cast that I feel like you gotta put them together. You know.
I think we can all agree on that for sure.
Yeah, and if you want to order it, then Swiftmaster would definitely be first, for sure.
Yeah, if it's ordered, Swiftmaster would be in front of Hitman for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I can agree on that because like Swiftmaster's tools is like for anybody that does not know why this character is the best is because like this character is too fast to react to shit. I'm just letting you guys know, like, you ain't seeing nothing coming. Like, his moves come out way faster than everybody's and everything. He does mad damage. His mix-ups is on fleek. It's crazy. He got left, right, high lows, north, south, east, west type mix-ups.
Why does he have an air DP? How random is that?
And you got an air
Why does
DP.
he
That's
have an air
godlike.
DP? Like, what?
Oh wait, we're talking about Swiftmaster right now, not Hitman. My fault.
Oh, we're gonna get to him, man.
yeah.
Don't worry. We're gonna.
Okay.
We're gonna get to him. Don't worry. But
I
just,
thought we were talking about Hitman for a sec.
No. But with Swiftmaster, you know, it's just this character is really fast, and
Yeah, he's
the
like-
character is a little
No, yeah.
difficult to play, but once you like master the character, this character is like the best.
So pretty much. Let's talk about really quick. I don't want to put him on a tier list yet. But let's talk about Lost Warrior, right?
Okay.
Lost
right.
Warrior has that stupid move that goes across the screen that pretty much just puts you in a like an animation and then he could combo after that, right? Like you have to block it. You basically are afraid to walk forward, right?
Yeah. You're talking about
like
the little orb that he puts
exactly
out.
the little orb he does, right? So
Yeah.
it makes you even afraid to walk, right? Like you don't even want to move because if that shit hits you, you're pretty much gonna lose like 60% of your health, right?
right.
Yeah.
Swiftmaster has the same thing, but for more damage, it's plus on block. Lost Warriors is punishable, by the way, right?
Yeah,
Swiftmaster's
you're right.
is plus on block. You can combo into it for even more damage than Lost Warrior can, and it's just the best move in the game, in my opinion.
Okay.
You're talking about his bingo, right? His
Full screen tunnel wind, whatever that's called. I don't really know the name of it. I think it's called like Wind Striker or something like that.
So So JP, I was just very curious. We were talking about it just slightly earlier. There's a patch coming up. And I was just wondering, just from a Swiftmaster's point of view, right? I was just wondering,
Oh, I'm quitting the game.
Nah,
just like that.
next best character, bro.
Yo, JB, you dead ass? Wait.
I'm going back to Street Fighter, bro. It's all good.
I didn't even finish. I said, what if there was a patch coming out and Swiftmaster gets buffed or something? You just say you quit the character. So you just assuming this character is so cheap he will get nerfed. You just know what's coming your way.
I
you
know.
Saw the future.
I know he's getting nerfed. I know Swiftmaster's getting nerfed.
But here's the counter argument, JB. He's getting a little slap on the wrist. You know it. You know he's not getting nerfed.
That's true.
I mean, I don't even know how you can nerf that character. He's literally like Zero from Marvel plus Virgil plus Rashid from Street Fighter 5. Like, he got a Gucci belt. He got Rashid's V-Trigger 1. Like, what are they gonna nerf, bro? Like, his 5B. His 5B is like normal in the game.
You got lightning
man
loops.
This man can do like 7 things on your wake up. I mean, you just gotta look at it.
So yeah. I don't know if you guys know, but they officially announced that they're looking at, because they made a recent update to fix some bugs, and they said that they're looking right now they're working on character balance. So they said they've been noticing the strength of the game, and they said, all right, we're gonna work on a character balance. So we can all expect the balance very soon. We can all expect the balance soon. I don't know if it's very soon, but we could definitely expect one soon, right? I think for sure Swiftmaster is gonna get nerfed. Swiftmaster is 100% gonna get nerfed, but I'll be honest, I don't know if Hitman is gonna get nerfed. Hitman might go under the radar, and they might not see just how strong Hitman is, because Hitman honestly is way like the way he wins the game is like no other character in the entire game. Like, he doesn't have to do anything to win the game. He has to get hit to win the game.
So, so what
like,
you're saying is I could put the controller down and I'ma still win with Hitman?
Put it down. Just put it down. Literally, go into a ranked match right now and put it down.
All right,
your win rate is going to be 100%.
Shoot.
He's at 100%.
Shoot. That's it. Nope.
See, the thing about Hitman is... see, the thing is, going back to the nerfing or Hitman going under the radar, I think they're probably just going to nerf his Shattering Strike, which is the Awakening follow-up, and they're just going to leave everything else.
Somebody in chat said his name shouldn't be Hitman, it should be Hit Me Man.
Right? Okay. All right, you know what? Oh, go ahead. You have anything else to say? Because, I'll move on. Just let me know.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, a quick way to fix Hitman and make him S tier instead of SS, like a normal character, is just take away that Awakening move and just call it a day.
Why do they need to take away that move? What's the problem with it?
Well, okay. All right, I'm going to tell you the problem with it, right? I'm trying to control my anger as
no, look, man. Let me tell you something, man. Just say what you gotta say. Let it out. Just let it out.
So the problem with that move is you can't beat him.
Why you can't beat him?
Well, all right. Let's say he has the healthy on you, right?
Okay.
You need to make a comeback.
Right.
Right. But he's an Awakening, and now he can cancel his DP on block or hit into a safe move.
Can anybody else in the cast do that, or only him in particular can do that?
Striker can do it, but Striker doesn't get 70% off
70%?
Yeah, Hitman does 70. Look, Vagabond plays. How much damage does he do off that DP, Vagabond?
Yeah. I mean, off of a DP, he gets like 60% easy, bro. Easy. Yeah, for sure.
The problem with that is that it'd be okay if he didn't have as much meter. What the problem with this follow-up is he can make the DP safe, he can combo off of it. All of that would be okay in my opinion. It wouldn't, they don't need to take that away. The only problem is that he gets that when he has 200 meter. So he can do 2 or 3 of those, 2 or 3 safe DPs. And while he's doing 2 or 3, he's getting his meter back anyway.
And let me tell you something, JB. That follow-up only takes like 10 mana, bro. Like 10.
Exactly. That's 10? Another thing, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
It'd be okay if he can do it once.
Like
It'd be okay if he can do it once. Maybe even twice. But for him to be able to do that every single time he has the DP, he would have to manage his meter so wrong for him to be able to not do that follow-up. Like that's just unfair. You know what I mean?
Because,
I feel like
100%.
Yeah.
Even if you try to punish after blocking the third one, he still has enough meter to kill you after he hits you the third time.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
all
it's
things
insane.
considered, Swiftmaster just has way more tools. He has way more tools. Swiftmaster wins from the moment the round starts. You know, like you don't really know how to approach I said Hitmaster. You don't really know how to approach Swiftmaster because you can't walk because he whiff punishes walks, by the way. He whiff punishes he whiff punishes your walk. Like what can you do
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that? You
yeah,
know?
you can't walk forward.
You know, like everything he does is
Right, right.
safe. Everything leads into pretty much a two-touch. You know, no matter what combo he does, he touches you twice and you're dead. His awakening is also, in my opinion, a lot of people don't talk about his awakening, but I think his awakening is one of the best in the game. You
Really?
know, yeah. So Swiftmaster's awakening is that he walks much faster, right? And he also
Yeah.
jumps further. So walking faster in this game, I really feel like it's really important, especially when people like to press a lot of buttons in between block strings. Swiftmaster is one of the best characters to whiff punish people in this game. Like people don't really know whiff punishing really exists in this game that much, but if you're a Swiftmaster main, you can whiff punish anything on reaction. If you're in Awakening, plus you have 5B, which goes across the map pretty much. You
Bro,
know,
dash
so
up 5V is literally like full screen
and
in
in
Awakening.
Awakening, it's
Yeah,
literally full screen. You know,
yeah,
like
yeah,
Yeah.
it is probably also the best normal in the game. So Swiftmaster
Right.
for sure is insanely good. Character definitely needs to be nerfed. And Hitman as well. But Hitman
Right,
isn't
right.
as crazy as Swiftmaster, but I just hate the way Hitman plays the game. You know,
Yeah.
like
Requires no
I
effort.
don't know if you guys ever seen that player called Abik. So he's like one of the top Hitman players. Like he's been playing the game since he came out. I used to
Right,
run into him in ranked. His strategy to play the game is go to the corner and hold block the entire match.
Yeah,
That's his strategy. He goes to the
that's an
corner
exposing
to
people
hold
out here,
block
but that's facts. Yeah.
to get awakening, and then he wins the game. You know,
Yeah,
and he won a tournament. No, actually, he got second place in his very first tournament, I believe, that I saw him in. He got second place with that strategy. He beat Punk using that strategy. He won to the corner and he held block, bro. He just held block, and he didn't care if you threw him 1,000 times. He didn't care if you guard broke him. He literally just held block, and until he got awakening, and the match was over, and he won
Might as
every
well.
time.
So
yeah, that reminds me of like people used to talk about Nikali, and I'm bringing up Nikali not because I used to main him, but it just reminded me of how people used to say Nikali's the only character that wants you to hit him, that wants you to beat him up, because once you
Because
get
of V-Trigger, right?
V-Trigger,
Maybe
right.
not so much anymore, but yeah, season 1, season 2, definitely that was Nikali, right? But in that case, that's also Laura, pretty much, you know. But but let's talk about DNF, right? So yeah, I think those two are set in stone. I think those two characters are for sure in their proper place, and I still think there are some S tier characters right under the SS rank for
Oh,
sure.
we're about to
Now,
get
this is
into
what-
that, but I just want to make
Yeah.
it clear that these are the only two characters that are SS tier.
Yes,
Well, see, that's what I
think
wanted
so.
to talk to you about. So,
Oh, okay, let's talk about it.
okay,
Alright, so
get it
we
off
have-
your chest, man.
we have Striker. Obviously, isn't as strong as those two, right? But I do still feel like Striker is. I don't know. I feel like Striker and Crusader aren't the same as like maybe some of the other two characters I consider top tier.
So,
Yeah,
well, then
she would be S tier then. She not
Yeah,
SS,
that's
but she'd
why
be S
that's
tier.
why we made two S ranks, right? We made a SS
Right.
and we made a S.
Okay.
So
That's what
would
I
you
think.
put Striker at SS or S?
No,
No,
S.
I
No,
would.
no, definitely
Yeah,
not.
I would think
SS.
Striker would be at S for sure.
Right.
Definitely
Definitely
the first
not.
S, right? Y'all
Yeah.
agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Alright.
the reason why we would say Striker is like S tier is because like she has like
Bro.
one of the greatest offense in the game. Like no matter how many times you try to keep her out, she's still getting in. It doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Just run up
Also-
DP, bro. That's all
She
you have
also
to
has
do.
a DP that you cannot punish on block at all. You have to roll through it in order to punish it. So you just can't really pressure her ever. And
Hmm.
her guard breaks are some of the best in the game.
I think her guard break is probably the best in the game. Maybe hers and Hitman's are two of the best because Striker gets very very good Oki from her guard break.
Yes, she
Like-
does.
Like it's kind of cheap. You know, like she could just hold block and then guard break you, and then now you gotta hold her pressure, right?
Yeah.
But
Right.
first, I want to talk about somebody who asked a question in chat.
I was gonna get to that too,
But
JB.
wait. We finished with Striker, or we still on Striker, or is still...
No, so Striker definitely goes in S.
Okay.
I think so.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I think so. I think we should address this because Danny Ultra asked, "Does there need to be an S tier? Doesn't that devalue the single S tier, right?" So I honestly, the reason for us, or I think the reason I have two different S tiers, a SS and a S, is because S is obviously the best of the, like, one of the best characters in the game, right? S just means that they're so much stronger than the rest of the cast. But I still feel like there are still characters that are even stronger than that in this game that are borderline broken, if not already in the broken status.
Right.
You know?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, Smug, you can delete the SS and just type broken.
No. I think SS is fine.
No. I guess.
I mean, I'll do it, but I mean, like...
No. See, instead of SS, I think S plus might have been better because these are the best characters, but they're just that
S
little
plus
bit
makes
ahead.
sense.
You know what I'm saying? They're just
S plus makes sense.
Yo, you saw how fast JB said no because he didn't want that label on Swiftmaster.
No, because broken is a little too. Because to be fair, in my opinion, a broken character means that he should be banned. That's what I think.
Agreed.
And even though certain people think Swiftmaster should be banned, I still don't think that Swiftmaster is that good that they need to ban Swiftmaster. You know,
and I'll
Swiftmaster
agree with
still
you on
loses.
that, JB. I'm not gonna call you a down player. I'll agree with you on that. I really don't think this character deserves a ban. I mean, he's really, really strong. He's the best, but he's not to the point where you need to ban him. You know?
Yeah, because the game itself is broken, so it only makes sense that they have broken characters. So yeah, I agree that he shouldn't be banned.
People saying, but SM is broken. LMAO. What do y'all think about that?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think Swiftmaster is broken only because my definition of a broken character means that character should just definitely be banned from the game, like Third Strike Gil, right? Like ST,
Shiniguma.
But with JB, wasn't there a tournament recently where they had a bracket and everything, but they banned Swiftmaster? Can you explain why they did that?
They just don't know how to play the game. They just don't know how
They
to play
just
the
didn't
game.
want to see you win, JB.
Alright, moving on, guys.
Oh,
let them know. Let them know.
Let's move on, Smug.
Okay. I have a very interesting character. I'm getting sick of just looking at this character. I'm getting sick of looking at this character, all right? Ranger. Where is Ranger?
Oh, shit.
I think this character is broken. My personal opinion, but let's have the politically correct answer. Where is he on the character?
Like you lost to some Rangers or something. What's going on?
First, I feel like I should ask, who do you play? What character do you play?
Yeah, you're right.
It doesn't really matter what character I play. It's just
I think it does. I feel like Zangief players would say Dawson is broken, right?
Are you comparing me to a Zangief player?
But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Dawson is broken, but we're not talking about that right now. Anyway,
I'd put Ranger A, bro. That's my opinion.
So
I put him A as well.
A? What?
Yeah, I think so. Because look, Smug, what you need to take into consideration is that because of the character you play, you might think Ranger is so much stronger because it's probably a really bad matchup for you.
No. I don't want to hear that. That's not the answer I wanted to hear. The answer I wanted to hear was it's a bad matchup for the whole cast. Okay.
It's not a bad matchup for Swiftmaster.
That's a little different, but you know what I mean, like or normal characters, you know what I'm saying? Like one of my characters, it's terrible, man. What? I thought you were on my side, man. What happened, man?
So yeah.
Oh, but speaking of your character, Smug, perfect timing.
Yeah, I feel like we're not done with S tier yet. We're not done with S tier yet.
Okay, all right.
About your character.
We're not done with S tier. Is more really good characters.
There's definitely more characters in S tier.
Okay,
I already know where these fellas are going. I'll start off by saying C for Crusader, C tier.
I would humbly agree on that answer that Crusader is C tier. I would humbly agree with that. Who said that? That was you, Vagabond. You said that.
You see, great minds think alike, Smug.
Yes, yes.
Look, I'm just letting you know, if you leave Crusader in C tier and publish this video, it might start a riot in Epic.
Yeah, that's got to
It
be your
might start a
thumbnail.
riot.
Crusader in C tier. That's your thumbnail right there.
I'm not
bro.
capping. This character is not as good as you guys think. I promise you, we work hard
No way.
out here. This character takes mad skill. His combos are not easy to land.
He's slow.
His
He's
moves
big.
are very slow. Like, what is there else to talk about? I'm just
He
saying.
got the biggest hurt box.
Crusader.
Now, even the
All right,
chat
all right.
turned against me. They saying hard cap. You're lying. Oh my goodness. You know what? Fine. What is he?
You-
S tier or
All right,
whatever.
all right.
One, I honestly think Crusader should be S tier right
Yeah, for
next
sure.
to Striker.
Right next
Yeah.
to Striker.
Right,
Right
next to
Striker.
Striker. I agree with.
Yeah.
I can
You
agree
sure?
with
You
that.
sure he's not like B tier? No.
Oh, not at all. No,
A tier? Maybe A
We
all the way in
gotta
the back.
stop the
All right, A
downplaying,
tier
man.
all the way in the back.
S tier for Saber tier. There you go.
I don't want to put him in S
S for
tier. I
Satyr.
don't want to do this.
S for Satyr. Satyr tier.
All right. You know, I'll let y'all have that. But if it was up to me,
Majority rules. Majority rules.
all
Please
right,
one vote.
all right. If it was up to me, he would be in C tier, like me and Vagabond both agreed on. But you know,
Right,
for the
right.
politically correct answer, S tier.
All right.
Yeah,
so
for sure,
so let's talk about something that I wanted to ask you guys. So now that we got, like, say, all right. One, I still don't think we have top 5 because I don't think Ranger is top 5. I don't think we're done with S tier yet either. But
Okay.
let's talk about something. What character do you guys think is heavily slept on in this game?
Enchantress.
I think
It's hard to
Enchant-
say. It's hard. I can't really say
Enchantress.
Enchantress because I've barely fought any.
All right, you know what?
can't
My
really-
answer that I think is completely slept on is Kunoichi. This character
Kunoichi.
cheap.
Slept on.
This
Nobody
character
sleeps.
cheap.
No. I think Troubleshooter's a little slept on.
Troubleshooter. All right, so who we going to talk about first? Who we going to talk about?
Well, the thing is, Smug, nobody's really sleeping on Kunoichi. We all know she's.
Yeah,
in
I
S tier.
think so. I agree with that. Maybe in the beginning they were. I honestly think people are sleeping on. I think people are sleeping on Berserker.
Yo,
don't talk about Berserker a lot.
That's a good point. Berserker for sure. For
Okay,
sure.
so
And,
where
and I would agree with you, Smug. Vagabond. I think Troubleshooter is another character people are sleeping on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's
Oh.
good.
So I think Berserker, personally, I think Berserker falls under S tier.
I think so too. But
I
I think
agree.
the back. I think the back of it though.
I
I
agree.
think there's
Yeah,
there's a
probably
couple
all
characters
the way
ahead
in
of
the
him.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all the way in the
just
back. So,
specifically that I would put.
so,
before.
so, what do you guys? Who else do you guys think it belongs in S tier?
Dragonite and then Kunoichi
Dragonite
in
for
that
sure.
order. Yeah.
Yeah. Dragonite and Kuno.
After
sure.
Crusader,
Okay.
if we're doing this in order, I would put Dragonite after Crusader, then Kunoichi, and then Berserker. Kunoichi, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I think I can agree with that.
Okay,
What do
so
you
wait,
think, JB?
is this yo? If y'all could look at my stream real quick, is this Dragonite or this is Enchantress? I think.
No,
I
that's
think
Dragonite.
No, that's
Dragonite.
Dragonite. That's Dragonite.
the one with the black hair, right? And the one with the red
Yeah.
hair is Enchantress.
Yeah, that's Dragonite.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. So far is in the S tier is Striker, then
So I would put Dragonite ahead of Berserker.
Berserker
and
for sure.
Crusader,
yeah.
right?
No, not Crusader.
What?
Come on, man.
Yo, put Kunoichi in there too behind Dragonite.
Yeah, right behind Dragonite. I feel like Kunoichi is the next best character.
I don't like the way this
Fact.
tier list is going because of Crusader so high up in the. I don't like it, but
No,
whatever.
man.
I'll let it rock. Okay.
B for blessed tier.
Oh, yo. How we forget about this character? Hold on. We not talking about Grappler? Hello?
I'll put Grappler
Alright.
in A.
Hmm.
I'll put him in
Yeah,
A.
initially I was sleeping on Grappler. I'll admit I thought he was one of the weaker characters, but after playing more Grapplers, he gets a lot of good, like his playstyle of high risk, high reward. He gets a lot of reward for the risk he takes. So I
I
put
think,
him in.
yeah, I think so too. I think Grappler is a character that has a lot of trouble getting in. Some rounds you definitely won't even get in. But I think that he's a two-touch character. Like, he hits you once, the next hit, you're dead.
You're dead.
You're
Right.
100% dead. On the whole cast. Like,
Right.
he hits you once, the next hit, you are dead. You know, he has some anti-fireball tools. he has a move that what's that move? I think it's like I forgot. Is it a forward B or forward S, where he does like a front flip in the air and then kicks you down?
Oh yeah, right.
That like they just throw that out in neutral randomly, and like it just hits you. It just and once that hits you, you're losing like 50% at least. So
Yeah, no doubt.
it's kind of is it jump S? Yeah, I think it's probably jump S. Yeah.
You're talking about where he flips behind you and it can cross you
No,
up,
no,
right?
not the special move. So not the MS move, not the red one, not the red dive kick, the one that you could also make green. If you don't hold it, I'm talking about the other one, the one where it's like a little like
The jump
somersault
heavy
kick.
where he does that. Yeah, that's the jump heavy.
But
yeah.
yo, I heard his awakening is ass though. Is that true?
Jump
I
S,
don't even
jump
know.
S, yeah.
I don't even know
Yeah,
what
know
his awakening does.
Yeah.
His awakening.
It must be bad.
He takes. Yeah, it's pretty awful. It makes it to where he takes more white health or something like that. He takes more white damage.
Oh, I see.
don't know
Okay,
what's the
okay,
benefit
okay.
of that. I think he gets a little bit of I think that's what
Yeah,
it is.
I think
he just
I
takes
think
more white health or less
I think
white health.
grappler
something like
players
that.
just don't really play him properly. I think that grapplers rely. They think so. The way grappler was designed, it seems like they wanted him to have some sort of mix, right? Like on your wake up, he could either command grab you, he could frame trap you because he's super plus, right? Or he could do that cross up kick, stuff like that. But I feel like he doesn't even need to do anything on wake up. I feel like grappler just needs to throw things out in neutral and react to the opponent. And once you get that hit, which you will, because there's a lot of ways to get that hit. That's it. You pretty much either if they have full health, it's one more touch and they're dead, or if you already did one combo, then that's it. Like just one more combo and they're dead. Like people try really hard to do his command grab, and his command grab is super easy to react to. Like Grappler's command grab is really easy to react to. When he does the cross up kick, if you have a DP, you can DP it really easy. It's really easy to react to as well. So whenever grappler players try to do things like that are really predictable, he's really easy to beat. The grappler players that I lose to are the ones who throw random moves out in neutral that hit me, and then I lose 80%.
Right. And here's another thing. Here's another reason why you get hit by those random moves. A lot of the startup animations for his moves are really similar. So it's hard to tell which one he's going to start doing. Sometimes he'll do the launching kick. Sometimes he'll go into the command grab. And like either way, you're taking. You know what I'm talking about?
And then
there's times where he jumps, and I think he's going to do the cross-up kick, and they do an air command grab or something random.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
by the way, thanks. The people in the chat corrected me. He takes less white health. That's what it is.
Oh, so he doesn't take any. Oh, I see. Okay.
they're saying that
running out of ideas.
That kind of nerfs him though, because he doesn't get to use awakening. I mean, sorry, he doesn't get to use conversion. Is what I mean to say.
Right. Conversion.
Well, I think he still has the white health, but it's just less.
It's probably the reason behind that when you're playing with grappler is just
That's just a really bad awakening, honestly.
Yeah, they were probably just running ideas for awakening.
It's honestly not that good because he needs awakening because a lot of his moves, like he would have more mix. Sorry, not awakening. He needs conversion because he would have a lot more mix if he had conversion. Like he could do the cross up kick. He could do conversion into another cross up kick. Like he could do the projectile invincible shoulder move. That big red one. That one is a really good move to get in as well, especially if a character has a projectile. That move is pretty good, and it leads to a ton of damage if it hits and does the wall bounce, right? So yeah, I mean, I don't think Grappler is necessarily a bad character, but he struggles. He struggles
because his design, he has a lot of, how can I say this? He has a lot of gimmicks. If that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. It's mostly gimmicks,
Once you learn the matchup and figure it out, it's like he has a lot of like holes in his like offense that
kind of
you
like
can
El Fuerte, right?
Get around with it. Yeah.
That's a good comparison. I can see him being compared to El Fuerte. That's right. Except he doesn't. Oh wait, he has an infinite too. That's hard to do. He still has.
Oh, it's really hard though. It's really hard. I actually haven't seen anyone do it yet. It's like frame perfect. Every single.
I mean, you're gonna have infinites, but aren't they gonna take out all infinites in the game or something like that? So it's like, all right, that's
infinites
cool.
are also banned in tournament play as well.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
so,
that's a good
I wouldn't
point.
even count like infinites because if that's nerfed in, how good is the character?
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like we put because this is kind of a smug. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is kind of a discussion tier list, right? I feel like we put Dragonite and Kunoichi up there, but we didn't really go over like their strengths.
It's
I
true.
feel
It's
like
true.
All right,
mean-
so we can go over their strengths. We can
It's up
talk
to
Very
about
y'all.
it.
similar
I
though.
mean, we could move on, or we could, it's up to you guys.
All right, you know,
Well-
we might as well talk about it right now. Get it over
Just
with since they're
briefly,
already on the
right?
tier
Yeah.
list. So
And just briefly, right?
yeah. So let's talk about Dragonite first. Why is she S tier?
Dragonite is really good because she's just like super well rounded. She can zone, she can rush down, and she can like convert off her fireballs. She has like real pressure with the dragon, and she just does a shit ton of damage. Like she does like 70% in the corner, so she's just a well-rounded character that has like some really good tools that work on like most of the cast.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with
And
that too.
What I think about Dragonite, I think really her dragon moves, like the one where she throws out the spinning dragon
That move is
after it.
annoying. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
goodness.
Like I know that you can hit the dragon and there's ways, there's counterplay. You could probably roll it, but that's still risky, right? I feel like that the dragon setups are really what set her apart. Since you probably understand this feeling, Smug. You play Crusader as well. She gets a bunch of instant overhead setups versus Crusader. So
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that is really strong. It's like you're guessing 50-50 a lot. On top of that, she has like the flight cancels, so she can just jump up in the air,
Yeah.
do the flight, and go high or low.
I want to talk
Right.
about too
She has
with
very
her
good
flight.
mix-up.
With her
The
flight,
flight.
you're talking about.
And they said plus
Um,
she has an air dash.
Yeah, the air dash.
Yeah.
Flight
She has
cancels. She
tools.
doesn't even. She doesn't even need conversion to get like those high-low mix-ups that everyone else does, because she could just do it with the
Yeah,
flight.
she could just
Like,
do them.
yeah, she could fly
Exactly.
and then fake and go low or
Right.
overhead. So she's
Yeah, she
she
has
just
really
has
good
everything.
mix-up potential, and she gets great damage. I feel like her neutral is a little on the weaker side, but her mix-up potential makes up for it.
Actually,
I agree.
strongly disagree. I thought the same thing, Vagabond, but I've been messing with her the past couple of days, and I think her neutral's actually amazing. I think it's better than Kunoichi's.
The problem with her is, man, she has a couple of tools like, her jumping moves, and then she has like the baseball swing that people like to call that the baseball swing, or the base bat swing, whatever. But outside of that, I feel like what does she do in the mid range? Maybe I'm biased because I play Crusader, and like whenever she tries to do her jump shenanigans, I can like from far away I can just throw up the wall. But I don't know, man. I feel like really she excels in her mix-up potential. Outside of that, like her neutral is okay. I don't think it's amazing. Like it's good, but it's good to the point where she can get in and get some mix-ups. She can't just out neutral you all day. That's what I
Right.
think.
Okay. And I actually agree with what you guys are saying too. Like everything you guys are saying is pretty much accurate. And she
Yeah,
hits
it can
like a
go
truck.
both
She does
ways.
mad damage if she hits you.
Yeah, for sure. She gets hella damage, no doubt.
And she can fly, so I mean,
He just added that. And she can fly. All right. What about Kunoichi? What about her? Why is she S tier?
I mean, she really should be like C tier, but I just
Stop. Oh, if she's
Take her.
C tier, then Crusader is like
It's E tier, bro.
G tier or something. All the way down the
Nah, I'm
alphabet.
lying. No, she's where she needs to be.
Yeah,
She's kind of similar to Dragonite, but Kunoichi's just really good because of her damage, her conversions, and like every time she does a combo, she puts the fire shield on you,
yeah.
and like you can't do anything until it explodes. So
She
they can
puts a
literally just
Bison V trigger 2 on you for every combo, bro.
Yeah.
that's basically
Yeah,
what it
I
is.
think
Like,
I think that's the really
Selling
the
point
strongest
for this thing.
part
Yeah,
of Kunoichi is that she has that fire seal that blows up. No matter like every one of her fire special moves gives you one of those, like gives you a seal, and it blows up after a certain amount of time. So like that character can pretty much just continue her pressure and keep mixing you up, and she's basically a vortex character is what she is. Like she's kind of like Ibuki in Street Fighter 4 with, not the mix-ups aren't as crazy as that because, we got guard button, but her mix-up her Oki is definitely a vortex type of style of
yeah, she
character,
gets high lows after every.
So So that's what makes her really strong. I also think her regular pressure is also really good. In my opinion, Kunoichi has the best stagger pressure in the game. Like her
Oh, yeah.
AA into like delayed B, or even just the A into like another delayed A is probably one of the best staggers in the game. Like I always get hit by that. You
I
know,
agree.
like
Yeah, it's
like
really good.
it,
It's
it
like
is
Street
really
Fighter
good.
frame traps.
Her movement is amazing. She has a double jump. Like let's talk about that, right? She has like a double jump that's really good. You know, like
Kunais are amazing
She,
projectiles.
the thing
she
is,
just has a lot of options.
oh yeah, 100%. And you know, just going back to the double jump thing that you mentioned, I feel like her double jump is one of the best reversal bait tools like in the game, bro.
Oh,
Like she gets
100%,
yeah,
yeah.
for
free
sure,
reversal baits all day with the double jump.
Mhm.
Honestly,
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah, to the
she's
point you might as well not even wake up on her.
yeah, yeah. And then she'll throw the air kunais and get a full combo off of it while she's landing, type of
Yep.
shit, you know.
Okay,
is
all right. So I can
fair,
see
but
why
yeah.
she's in S tier. That makes sense. All right, so you know what? Let's. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters left. Okay, so let's start it. Let's start from left to right, and then we're gonna start with Inquisitor. Then
Okay.
we're going the last character.
So we're
is
gonna talk about
Enchantress.
Inquisitor, right? Which
Okay,
is the
so-
character you were saying.
Yeah, Smug, you initially
Okay,
mentioned.
so let's talk about Inquisitor. You know, at first for the longest, she was like a walking question mark in this game. I thought she was good, but then I thought she was trash, and then I see other people's tier list. They saying she's like, like she's like rock bottom tier, like she's trash. But every time when I run into a Crusader, they be doing the cheapest block strings. I'm like, yo, I don't know about her being the worst character. I don't know. That big wheel, you gotta look at that. And she forces you to use your meter to get out of these situations, and you need that meter in the long run. You're gonna need that.
I think,
Yeah.
I know Vagabond, you're saying you think she's weak. I honestly think I honestly will put her at like the back of A tier.
Nah,
Yeah, I can see.
I feel like out of
I'm
all
with
these
you with that
characters-
verse. I'm with you with that.
Look,
Nah.
out of all-
She's definitely not higher than B tier. I wouldn't put her in A tier.
Well,
I don't think
out of
so.
all the characters remaining, I feel like she's the strongest out of all the characters remaining.
Oh, that's cap.
That's just
You're
So-
forgetting
so,
troubleshooter,
well,
bro.
to add on to what Howard was saying, I actually think she's the best of the low tier characters.
That's what I'm
So that's
thinking.
so that's
So
what
that's
I
A
would
tier.
put. So that's what I would put her, right? So in my opinion, yeah, I think she should go first in B. I do think she can be strong in certain aspects. Like one, she has a projectile invincible move, which is her jump MS, right? Her jump MS is projectile invincible. It's really fast. It shimmies people. It's safe on block. It's not plus, but it's safe on block. For like pretty much most of the cast, right? And even if it's not, you could just space it out really well, right? So I think that move is really good. She has really good damage in the corner. She has really good corner carry, right? And one thing that I think that people are like overrating, I think it's her fire wheel. I actually don't think her fire wheel is that strong. I don't know if you've seen like top Inquisitor players, they don't even use that move pretty much.
Facts.
Like,
Yep.
like they just stick to doing Oki from the potion, you know, the potion that increases and gives her more damage and more links to the from her fire moves. So you know that potion she has that she
Yeah,
she
the
throws
holy
at you?
water that she throws, right?
Yeah,
The
so
holy
that gives
water.
you like you're able to combo her DP with that. You know, like she can combo her DP off of that. If she hits you, if she ends a combo with it and then combos you again, right? So I think she has a lot of options. I think that she has a good damage. Her neutral isn't so good because her buttons aren't the best. You know, to use a neutral. But once she gets in, you're gonna be in a corner, 100%. You're gonna be in a corner. So yeah, I don't think she's good enough for A tier. I don't think she compares to characters like Ranger. She could compare to a character like Grappler, but I still think Grappler is better than her.
I agree. Yeah, he's better than her.
And yeah, but you know, we're gonna talk about the rest of the characters that go in A tier in a bit. But I think that she isn't as good as them. But she's definitely the best out of the low tier characters.
Okay,
I agree.
I can agree with that. Yeah,
Also
I can
wanted to,
agree with that. Go ahead.
couple
Bert.
I saw in the chat, people were saying about her health, and I feel like that is the main thing that makes her weaker than a lot of the other characters. Is just because her health is like she has like Swiftmaster health, right, or lower. But
Yeah, she has.
I don't really-
I think Swiftmaster help.
No,
Yeah, I don't
Swiftmaster is
really-
the only one who has 850, I believe. The other characters have 900. So like,
So
I
she has to
believe
be 900.
Ghostblade has 900. I
Oh,
believe
Inquisitor had 850.
Inquisitor has
No, no, no. I
900.
think Inquisitor has the same health as Swiftmaster.
Yeah, I think she does, JB.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
think so.
I didn't.
Oh,
I
so
don't
she
know.
has
850.
850 as well then.
You could be
I
right.
believe
You could be
so.
right.
And I think that's why she's where she's at. Because she's really well rounded. Like
Yeah,
you're
she
saying.
has 850. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Mhm.
like her DP is one of the best in the game because like I'll give you an example. There's situations in the game where like Kunoichi or Dragonite who can like call out the frog, pressure you, but if you DP you'll get hit, right? But Inquisitor's DP automatically goes into an animation. So there's a lot of situations she doesn't have to deal with because of that.
That's
Right.
true. That's true.
Her
Her DP is also really fast. Like
It is.
it's a
Yeah.
legit anti-air. You can actually anti-air people with her DP. And like I've seen top Inquisitor players doing crosscut. I mean, obviously there is no crosscut in this game because you just hold down. But I've seen Inquisitor players DP cross-ups like
Yeah, autocorrect.
someone's trying to like they just press down and DP and it legit punishes like cross-up jump-ins. You know, like her DP is pretty good. It is
If
pretty
the
good.
DP hits you like across the screen for some reason, it'll still go into the animation.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
I would say she has like one of the most consistent DPs. But like you said, her neutral, her buttons
Neutral's
are
lacking,
good, but
it's lacking, man.
neutral in this
neutral's-
game is not just about having good buttons. Like you gotta have some full screen shit you can just spam. So
Yeah.
Out of space control, honestly.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, she's not the best at that. So yeah, I agree with her
I
placement.
can see why she's in B tier now that you guys
Yeah.
explained it.
But I think it's mostly because of her health. I feel like
Yeah.
they just need to give her good health and she'll be good.
All right, so what if she
Yeah.
had 900 health? Would she go to A tier?
She honestly needs more than that. She
Nah,
needs like
I think
No, she
950
doesn't. No, she does not need more than 900 health. No, she does not.
Smug's like, nah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No,
I'm gonna
I
have to
think
disagree with you on that.
I think Inquisitor should be given a couple things. Like I think her wheel should give a little bit more. Like maybe it should be a little bit faster on startup.
It's fast on
It
startup.
should
Yeah,
let her
yeah,
combo
for sure.
a little more. Like for example, Kunoichi, right? When she does her big spinning tornado in the corner, right? She gets a lot of damage from it, not from the tornado itself, but also because she could do tons of follow-ups without the character falling off of the combo, right? Inquisitor, when she hits you with that fire wheel, you can do a maximum of like 2 hits before they air reset, even if they're literally getting hit by the fire wheel. So honestly, I think it does good damage if it hits, right? But I think it should have faster startup, and I also think that she should be able to combo more things into it just to get a little bit more damage.
More
Mhm.
damage. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good point. That's
And
a
her
good point.
stubby normal should be a little better too.
Okay.
I honestly think so. But
Yeah.
I think her placement is really good right now. I think the highest to B is really good.
All right, we can all agree with that. She's B tier.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
All right,
That's
cool.
reasonable.
Now, this is a very interesting character I'm about to talk about. Ghostblade. You know, does this character have a wake up? I don't think so, right?
no.
But this
No,
character
he's-
is mad good, even though this character does not have like a defensive option. I think this
Yeah.
character is amazing. Ghostblade, just
He
my
is
So-
opinion.
amazing outside of the fact that
So
he doesn't
I
have to
think
wake up.
if Ghostblade had a good DP, so not just a DP, I think if Ghostblade had a good wake up DP, he would probably be
S
in
plus.
S plus. In S plus. Yeah. If
Yeah.
he had a if he had a good DP. But that being said, I still think Ghostblade belongs in A.
Or maybe
I think
see people saying B tier, but I don't think B tier.
I don't
say,
think
like
I don't
A.
think he belongs in B tier at all.
I agree with
Ghostblade,
you, JB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
'cause that's
think
his only
Ghostblade
flaw.
definitely. I think Ghostblade is better than Grappler.
I agree. I actually agree
Yeah,
with that.
I honestly would say that he could even be better than Ranger. Honestly, Smug just hates Ranger.
It's a toss-up, yeah.
That's why I gotta say,
that's- The thing is, JB, a reversal in a game like this is way too important, man.
It is.
I can't see him being higher than that.
Yeah, that's true.
because
That's true.
It's too
That's true,
important.
but let me tell you why I think Ghostblade is really good. So, one, when Ghostblade gets in on you, it's very hard for you to escape that corner, right? So Ghostblade puts you in a corner from one combo automatically, no matter where you are on the screen. You're gonna go to the corner because he has that move, that slash. I don't really know which one it is, but it's a slash that puts you in a stagger state. They literally run you to the corner. They hold dash until you get to the corner, and then they can still continue the combo somehow, right? And then into a mix-up, right? And the reason I think Ghostblade is so strong is because when he throws the ghost out, he has a high-low mix-up that's really, really freaking strong. Like his high-low mix-ups are really good. They're plus. They're hard to see where Ghostblade even is, to be honest. And they do tons of damage. Like if he hits you with one of those, you're gonna lose so much health.
Hold on, JB. I'm so sorry. This guy in the chat just said Ghostblade has no mix. What do you think about that?
What?
Oh nah, I think that's wrong. I think that's 100% wrong.
My man, what?
I think that is definitely wrong.
I
think Ghostblade has a lot of mix.
Yeah, like almost every Bloxton situation, he gets a high or low off of a jump. He does jump meter move, and then he goes into a jumping A, I think, or like a 2A high or low mix up every time.
And the better the Ghostblade is, the tighter they can make that high low mix up as well.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
like a lot of Ghostblades, the really good Ghostblades are able to do it so where it's like really, really hard to block it. Like it's not, well, maybe I wouldn't say really hard to block it, but it's not easy to block it. And he's still plus either way. And another thing about Ghostblade is that it's very hard to guard cancel Ghostblade. Because most of the hits that are bringing your guard meter down are from the ghost, not from Ghostblade himself. So it's actually hard to guard cancel Ghostblade, in my opinion. Ghostblades are always really good at baiting my guard breaks or my guard cancels.
And you know why, right? It's because the ghost tanks a hit, and the ghost tanks a hit of it. So by the time the guard by the time the guard cancel hits you, it's already a couple of frames of like the ghost tanking the hit, so you're able to block it. You can kind of react to it that way.
Another thing that I think makes Ghostblade really strong is that I think Ghostblade has one of the best anti-airs in the game. A lot of people don't know this, but Ghostblade's like stand A is a really good anti-air. Like if anybody tries to jump on him, his stand A will literally snipe anyone out of the air. Like Cause this game characters don't really jump that high, and his stand A, if you try to jump at a good Ghostblade that knows about that move, a lot of them don't know about it and they're afraid to press it. But Ghostblade stand A is really good against jump-ins. And he can get a full combo off of it too.
Facts, his neutral is really good. His offense and his neutral are what carry him, but the fact that he has the worst defense in a game that's volatile like this, it just keeps him out of those top characters. You know what I'm saying? He can't
but I definitely think he's really strong. I definitely think he's really strong. I think Ghostblade is like the Ryu of DNF, to be honest. He's like
straightforward, just solid.
He's just really solid and balanced. So I think he should be an A, and he definitely has mix. Like someone in the chat mentioned, which I forgot about. He even has a grab mix where he can grab you and combo after the grab. I
forgot about that.
Bro, the character definitely has mix. He has so much damage. He, in my opinion, Ghostblade, you could even say Ghostblade has Oki on his guard cancel, because you could throw the ghost out and then he does that move where he follows it. And that thing goes full screen. Like if anybody is trying to like press buttons full screen or like trying to rush in full screen, that full screen ghost, like the dash punch he does with the ghost, it goes full screen and he can follow it afterwards and continue the combo. Like I think the character has tons of options. I think the character is really good.
He just doesn't.
In my opinion, I would put him higher than Ranger, but since you guys don't agree, I think we could put him right below Ranger. Honestly,
I would say Ranger's slightly better than Ghostblade because his defensive options he has. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Ghostblade, his offense is crazy and everything, but I think, just my personal opinion, I think Ranger's a slightly better character with maybe like overall really good matchups too.
I think that placing is fine for
Yeah, it's fine.
Ghostblade. I mean it's only once he's still like you know high up in the A tiers. Like it could go either ways. You know, just being one character slot behind the character, it means it could like you know interchange. Except for the top two characters, Swift and Hitman, we know Swift is the best.
Oh,
I
for
feel like
sure.
every other character on the tier list, like them being a slot or a space behind another character means it could be interchangeable.
You know what though? If it was up to me, I would honestly change up the tier list and put an A plus rank. And in my opinion, I think Striker and Crusader belong also in their own tier. I think
I was
Striker
saying
and
that too,
Crusader
JB.
I think Striker and Crusader belong in S, right? And then the rest of the characters belong in A plus, like
I can see that.
Dragonite,
Yeah.
Kunoichi, and Berserker.
Either that or like
I can see
No,
that.
I think it's alright.
I think it's cool though.
They're just
I
they're
think
just
it's
in the
alright.
front of the S
Yeah,
rank.
since it's in order,
matter of fact-
it's cool.
Yeah,
You know?
it's
Can
okay.
you put like a little space between them?
Nah, you can't.
Nah,
you can't.
it's
Nah,
good
you
how
can't
it
make
it's
it.
good how it is.
I think.
Don't even worry about it. It's good.
Yeah. Smug just doesn't want to put Crusader in S.
Yeah, nah, look,
Nah, but
that's mad
been,
work. I gotta reorganize the whole
No, it's true.
Let 'em
tier
know,
maker
Smug.
thing. Like, no, I think
Let
no,
'em know.
but it's kind of good how it is right now. Like Striker's in front, then Crusader is next.
Yeah, it's
you got
ordered.
Dragonite,
It's ordered,
Kunoichi,
so
and
it's
then
cool.
Berserker. I think it's alright.
I do.
Yeah.
Back to what JB was saying though, I do agree with him. I've been saying that. I do think that Swiftmaster, Hitman are in a separate tier, and then I feel like below them is Striker and Crusader, and then Dragonite, Kunoichi, and Berserker. Because I don't think Striker and Dragonite are on the same tier.
Well, that's just too damn bad.
just being
Okay,
honest.
we ain't
Nah,
changing the
it's
tier
cool.
list
Cool.
to
Yeah, I can
another
agree with both
tier
of
list
you
along
guys.
with Crusader.
But people
Yeah,
know
I
what
think we
we're
can
saying.
leave it. I think we can leave it because it's in order, and we're
Yeah,
doing it in order. So I think we can leave it.
Y'all be alright. Y'all be
They're all
alright.
cheap at the end of the day. So I mean, yeah, we'll be alright. But look, this is a character I want to talk about though.
But wait. Okay. Is it next in line or?
Oh, we're going in order. My bad. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't
All right. Let's just go in order. Let's go in order.
All right.
We're gonna get to the character you were talking about. All right. But let's talk about Vanguard.
Okay.
I think
think
Vanguard would be
is
maybe B
Complete
tier.
trash.
I think Vanguard is C for crappy.
I was trying to be nice. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to be nice.
No,
All right,
in my opinion, Vanguard is the worst character in the game. That's what I think. That's what I think.
Yeah,
I think he's the worst character in the
Vanguard and one other character that we'll get to. I think they're in C tier, but we'll get to that
Yeah, like
afterwards.
nobody is
We'll see.
scared of running into a Vanguard and rank. Nobody's scared. They're like, oh, Vanguard, whatever.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, I
like,
don't even think we really need to talk about why. Like everybody just knows
Yeah, like-
it's trash. Like,
Vanguard.
he doesn't really have any options. Like he doesn't really have anything to stop like all the crazy pressure from all the characters, all the crazy new. Like he's supposed to be a character that has good neutral because he has a long like lancer, pretty much, right? Like a lance, right? But that lance doesn't do shit. It doesn't do anything. Like every character in the game can find a way around that lance and just smoke him. You know, like
Yeah, for
and
sure.
let's not forget that you can crouch his DP.
yeah, his DP
Like-
is horrible. I don't
His
know why.
DP is trash, and it's
Like
low
his-
startup too.
Yeah, his DP is not good. It's not good.
Wait,
Yeah.
you can crouch it this whole time?
Yeah,
I
you
actually
can
did
look
not
at-
know that.
I don't think
Crusader can.
Crusader can because he's big boy, but yeah, most other
So
characters
so
can.
a lot of people really, in my opinion, don't really know how to fight Vanguard because they just think that you just have to hold all of the pressure once he gets you in a block string and stuff like that. But he has 3 hits, right? So basically, when he does his B, right? No, sorry, not his B, his S, right? When he does his S, it's 3 hits. It's forward S, back S, down S, and then after that, they could either cancel into a MS, right, to like frame trap you or do something like that, or he can literally just hope you don't press a button and do another back S, forward S, or another forward back and then down S, right? And that's all he has. That's his entire mix. And if you, I
Right.
promise, if you go to training mode, just fight any Vanguard in ranked, right, and then see what he does, right, and then go to training mode and repeat it. There is like you will find an answer for it immediately. Like, and he
Yeah,
will
for
never
sure, for
lose
sure.
to a Vanguard again. I promise you. A
So-
lot of his moves you can also hold up on. So like his lance doesn't really hit characters who are in the air. So you can actually jump on him a lot. Like if you time it right.
So what you're
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
is
for sure.
like if I get in on Vanguard, right? And majority of the characters, when they get in, they could just crouch as DP, so they would just look like this, and then just go, and that's it. And then the DP just whips like that. It's that simple. Just crouch.
Pretty much.
That's all I had to
bro.
do this whole
That's just
time?
Right.
Exactly.
I found that out
exactly.
on accident, actually, by jumping.
Yeah, yeah.
Only
Like-
I don't think the whole cast can crouch under it though.
No, the
but
big characters
some characters
can't.
can.
Crusader
Yeah.
can't. Yeah,
Oh, and sorry. To correct myself, it's 4 hits that his S does. So it's 4 different hits. Once he wastes those 4 hits, there really isn't much he can do. You know, and there's a big like recovery time in between them. So if they only do like 1 hit or 2 hits, you can probably punish them on hit. To be honest,
They said crouching meaties do blow him up as well.
Yeah, you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
that
makes
too.
sense.
Yeah.
You could probably low profile it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and another thing that I feel like we aren't talking about much for some of these characters are their awakening passives, and Vanguard's awakening passive is just equally as bad as the character.
I don't even know what it does, to be honest.
It just gives him more guard damage. Like he does more guard damage. I mean that's already all he does, right? And just to amplify
Yeah.
his guard damage
Yeah.
a little bit more, you know, that's all he gets pretty much.
And half
So,
the cast can just guard cancel him and then just go to town. You know, like very few characters guard cancel him and then don't really have options. Like let's just talk about the entire cast. You know, like Hitman could do forward S forward S after guard canceling him. Swiftmaster can just put on the Gucci belt and then just do a roll into him, you know, to start pressure. Striker maybe not so much, but she gets Oki from guard cancel anyway. So Striker's cool. You know, Crusader can set up anything he wants. You know, Dragonite can start hopping in the air and fucking flying around like an annoying little fucking fly, right? Like Kunoichi could do whatever she wants. Berserker could install himself, you know, and then like every character, just all you gotta do is guard cancel him and boom, it's over for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Vanguard is trash.
Yeah, he sucks.
No, he's trash.
And Crusader's also trash, right? No?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Crusader.
Try again next time, Smug.
I tried, chat. I tried. I tried.
So this next character is also trash.
Oh, this is
Launcher.
Ranger?
No,
No,
Launcher.
that's-
Launcher.
Launcher. I'm so
Launcher.
sorry. This is Launcher.
Ranger is the character you don't like. How the hell did you forget?
I don't know why.
Yo,
I meant-
Smug really
I meant
hates
Launcher.
Ranger
I
so
meant
much
Launcher. I meant
that
Launcher.
any character that zones him is Ranger to him.
my son Smug been getting zoned out, boy.
I meant. I meant.
Yo,
They're
Launcher-
all Rangers.
I meant
Launcher,
my
I
bad.
think, might even be worse than Vanguard, JB. I think she
Yeah, I
might be
think she
the
is the
worst
worst.
character.
Oh, so
Yeah, I think
wait.
he's
So
worse.
Vanguard is in C tier or B tier then, or they
Nah,
both
nah,
C
he's
tier?
in C
No,
tier.
they're both
He's in
C tier.
C
They're
tier.
both C tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, they're both probably equally as bad. I just think that Launcher has a little bit more options against certain cast members. Like Launcher has at least some decent zoning. She doesn't have tons of damage, whereas Vanguard does have a little bit of damage. Like if he hits you, he can do some damage. You know. But
for
Launcher
sure.
really doesn't have that. Launcher has like no damage unless she's in the corner and very specific moves. Right. She's not plus on anything. Right. So like.
Right,
Yeah, I can
exactly.
see it, but
Yeah, I think she's the
that-
worst because, like, all right, in a two-touch game like DNF, she's out here doing like 8%, 10% damage combos.
Yeah, she really needs more
So,
damage,
like-
bro.
Like, bro, how do
Definitely.
you have to open somebody up 10 times when they only have to open you up once and then guard break you? Like,
Wait, hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Yo, Verse. What character you play? Don't you play this character?
no, I did play that character
Nah,
day one.
you definitely play this
You tried
character.
her.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Nah,
you were trying her.
Nah. This all makes
Look.
sense. This makes a little sense. I
I'ma tell you-
understand why
I'ma
you
tell
say
you what
she's the
happened.
worst.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you what
I
happened.
don't think she's the worst. I think Vanguard is the worst for sure.
Yeah,
was gonna play her.
I don't. This doesn't look right. Like how she's the worst character. I know she's pretty bad, but I don't think she's the worst. I just can't. It doesn't look right. Like I thought she was like B tier. I didn't think she was C.
Nah,
You
she's
probably
C
saw,
for
like-
sure.
You
She's
probably
C.
saw my amazing fundamentals with her and like probably thought she was better than what she was. But like,
Mhm.
see, I was gonna play her, but then, what do I look like playing a worse character? So that's why I didn't play her right there.
You see, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, right?
Break it down.
All right.
Breakdown.
Any fighting game player that hasn't been playing since the old school days, even old school fighting game players, right? The worst enemy of every single fighting game player is characters that zone. For some reason, people just don't have the mental patience to fight zoners, right? Or they don't have the skill or the strategy to fight zoners. So whenever they see a zoner, even if the zoner is really bad, they still think that character isn't as bad as the character actually is. Like Launcher is really annoying. She's really annoying. She has a lot of moves that just keep you out, right? Like from the round start, like she can just mash A, right? And it just makes you block, and there's nothing you can press that's better than it anyway, right? But I just think that if you play Launcher patiently, if you have you use tools that'll go through launchers like projectiles, which a lot of the cast has projectile invincible moves. And you can jump on her as well. Her DP is pretty good. Her DP anti-airs, but you can jump and punish a lot of her shit. But honestly, I don't think she's as bad as Vanguard. Definitely not, because she has way more options. Way more
She
options.
does a lot of chip. She with them.
But,
you know how many different guns
yeah,
she
that
has
too,
and whatnot.
exactly.
She got lasers,
But
grenades.
I don't think she's C tier, honestly. I think she's bad. She's definitely bad. She's not a strong character, but I don't think she's C.
I
think
agree. I think she's in
anything,
the back
I'll
of the
put her-
B tier. She's like in the back, I would say.
I mean, if anything,
I don't
we
know.
could put her in front of Vanguard, but I still think she's C tier.
C
I
tier?
think she's C tier as well because, like, all right, I'll just give you an example. Her Awakening combo, right? Other than her specific corner combo that JB was talking about, she only has one way to like hit her Awakening, and it does only 300 damage. Like, she just has really no way to come back on you. Like, unless she guard breaks you in the corner and kills you in the corner, that's like the only way she's gonna beat you. Or if you just, just get frustrated and kill yourself, jumping on grenades and stuff.
Yeah, I'd put her in front of Vanguard. That's fair. I still
Yeah,
think she's C tier.
This does look a little better than before, because before when they had Vanguard is better than her, I'm like, I don't know about that.
I definitely don't think
Like,
Vanguard's
imagine you
better than
nice
her.
with this character. Like,
Not
yo,
even
you can make
close.
this character look kind of cheap.
Yo, Smug, one of your stream monsters, Vice_FGC_, just to kind of go off of what they're saying. They said that Lost Warrior goes S tier and Troubleshooter goes S. Yeah, I don't know about all that, bro. Lost Warrior S tier? We'll get to him, but
we didn't even get to that yet. We're still talking about Launcher, so we're going to get to that. You know what I'm saying? Just hang with us.
we'll
hang
get
with
to
us.
it. It
We'll
was
get
just
to
really
that.
funny. Some of these opinions, man.
All right, so can everybody agree that like these are like the two worst characters in the game so far?
So, yeah, honestly,
We still have more to
I wouldn't
discuss,
say that either.
but
I wouldn't say that either. I say we should move on and we get to the other characters.
Those are
afterwards.
definitely the two worst characters. I'm gonna say it right.
Okay, all right, cool,
I think so.
cool. Now, we have a very interesting character we have not yet talked about, but now today is the day. Troubleshooter, I've seen a lot of salty tweets about this character in the past. I've seen it, but then it's kind of slowed down. I don't know what happened. Did they figure him out? But where would you guys put Troubleshooter on the tier
A
list?
tier. A tier.
I would put Troubleshooter on A for sure.
I would
I
put
can-
Troubleshooter maybe better than Ranger. Maybe.
No.
No, yeah, for sure. I think so. Definitely. I don't
think
think
he's the
Ranger is
first
the
in
best
A
in A.
tier.
Okay, yeah.
I think
Troubleshooter
Troubleshooter is definitely. To be fair though, I do think that Berserker is not as good as Troubleshooter though. So I'm starting to think maybe we should change Berserker back to A.
You think
and-
Troubleshooter is better than Berserker?
Yeah, I definitely think
I
Troubleshooter
can
is
agree
better
with
than Berserker.
JB, bro. Yeah, I can agree with JB. I feel like Troubleshooter's being people are downplaying him, like they're sleeping on him. I think so.
Okay.
So the only reason we put Berserker in S was because we were talking about that we think Berserker is being heavily slept on, and I think it's because not a lot of people are talking about Berserker. Like people keep saying Berserker is weak as fuck, but I actually think Berserker is really fucking strong. But I also think Troubleshooter. Remember, I also said Troubleshooter is being slept on. Like Troubleshooter is definitely being slept on. That character is really, really, really strong. Obviously not as strong as the characters in S and S plus, but I think Troubleshooter is borderline. Borderline could be. I don't want to say he's borderline S, but I definitely think he's
He
the
might
best
be an
character in A
S,
tier.
and then Berserker might be the top of A.
No, I think
I
they're
think
definitely the same
Troubleshooter
tier.
is better than Berserker. Yeah, I think Troubleshooter is better.
I honestly think they're what and what. Because they like, well, okay, because
And Troubleshooter has one of the best awakenings. I mean, he just gets new combo routes. He gets juggles. He gets hard knockdowns. He gets wall bounces off of everything. He definitely has one of the best
that's
awakenings.
the thing about him. Like,
This is why I think that we should have an A plus bracket and a bracket. But it's all good. It's all good. Let's continue.
but back to Troubleshooter, like, all right, as far as conversions, Oki damage, all that, I think he's one of the best and becomes the best at that in Awakening. Like, he literally can convert off anything, anywhere in Awakening.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
overall,
exactly.
I feel like his overall like way to open you up, or his neutral, or just his game plan is pretty underwhelming compared to even the A tier characters. Like, how really can he open you up? Like Berserker at least has he has like the command grab. He has longer block strings.
I mean, Troubleshooter has tons of ways to play neutral, like, and open you up. Like, so one, Troubleshooter has the big gunshot, right? That big gunshot whiff punishes a shit ton of moves, right? And one, it gets the wall bounce, right? When they spend the meter on it, right? It gets the wall bounce, I believe. And that wall bounce, they can convert off of it into like so much damage.
Right.
How does it get I forgot how it gets the wall bounce.
Well, he can Troubleshooter.
How do you get the wall bounce on the gunshot he has?
The wall bounce. Well,
you just have to spend the. Oh, it's only an awakening, is it?
Well, yeah, an awakening, or he can like after you do two gunshots, you can
yeah,
like
that's
throw a grenade.
awakening. That's awakening.
You can throw a grenade in OTG.
No, but yeah, the gunshot with the wall bounce is really good. They get shit ton of damage, but also we're not gonna talk about Troubleshooter's grenade. Like Troubleshooter's grenade is so fucking good. His jump grenade. That move is so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like,
but this is what I'm saying, JB. No, I totally agree with what you're saying. His conversions are one of the best, but what I'm talking about is like not when he gets a hit. When he gets a hit, he's one of the best characters. But like, I feel like getting that hit is more underwhelming than the characters around him. Like, you know what I mean?
not really, because if you think about it, like, how does pretty much say like a character like Striker, how does Striker get a hit then? If you think Striker is S, Striker has a worse time like stubbier normals than Troubleshooter would have, right? So like, how does how does Striker get in? Like, she has to be right in your face, right? She has to be right in your face, or she has to start a block string, right, and then pressure you pretty much, right? But she just has to open you up. I wouldn't say it's honestly, because really no character in this game is truly honest, but
Crusader is, but go on.
But Striker at least, like, okay, Striker has ways to get in though. Like, she could slide, she could dive kick.
Yeah, but Troubleshooter has the grenade, bro. He has the grenade that if he hits you with that grenade, he gets a full combo. And he could set up the trap. He could set up another grenade. Troubleshooter has probably one of the most damaging combos in the game too, that goes on forever and ever and ever and ever, that does a shit ton of damage.
Now, I will say, if he gets a hit and if the Troubleshooter is like really optimal, then he has some of the best. I actually seen like some instant guard break setups with his like conversion.
Troubleshooter also has a touch of death off of one blocked reversal. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah,
on
let
Twitter.
you get hit by that. Thank you for playing.
So yeah, y'all probably right. He's definitely slept on.
All right, so you know what? Since the tier list has changed a little bit, like I actually, this tier list looks even better now that we had this conversation. It definitely looks a lot better, like the way it's organized right now so far, and we have 2 characters left.
Okay, now this next character is a character I wanted to talk about.
Oh, Enchantress?
Yeah. So people are saying she's one of the worst or the worst and stuff like that, but I think nobody has either seen a high level Enchantress or they're just not aware of her tools. But I think that character is the most slept on character.
I kind of
Enchantress?
agree.
And people put her like bottom. And
Yeah,
No,
and they
so
don't know the
Enchantress-
matchup too. But I think she's one of the
Enchantress-
scariest characters in the game. Enchantress? I think so.
she's just insanely hard to use. Like no character is even close to as hard to use as she is. So I think that's the reason right now everyone thinks she's so weak because nobody's mastered her yet. Like even the people that are good with her still haven't mastered her yet. So I think that's why she's so slept on. But give the game more time.
I mean, remember that goes into consideration, though. I would say like
It does.
It's not only that she's hard to play, but also that Enchantress struggles. Like even if you play her perfectly, she struggles. I feel like in a couple of things. One, she can't really get a shit ton of damage on you unless she hits you with the command grab. None of her conversions really do that much damage. All of her like combos and all of that shit pretty much go into like Oki or into like a ground reset, right? Where she has to continue pressure after that. And then I honestly haven't really lost to an Enchantress unless they command grab me. Like I usually guard cancel them or I roll out the corner or I do something like that. Like obviously if you make a mistake, like say like you jump in the corner, say you think she's gonna command grab you and you jump or something and she does that anti-air with the bear, that slash that goes up. Shit could hit you for like 80%, right? Like if she gets a hard read on you like that. But those are like very specific like things about the character. I just don't think she's as strong as like people think she is if she was optimized. Because bro, let's be honest, it's been like 3 weeks, it's almost been a month. Where is the optimization? Like there's a lot of people playing her, bro.
That's right.
Like
but that's what I'm saying though. Like
this isn't a hard game, bro. DNF is not a hard game to play. Like nobody. I
was saying that's exactly it. She's a super hard character in an easy game. So like that alone, I feel like is what makes her not as good. Because like, why are you trying that hard when other people are just pressing down X with Hitman and winning? You know what I mean? But
exactly, yeah.
But at the same time, like she is a super like I think like characters like that take more than a month. They take definitely more. Like just think about like Zato from Guilty Gear. Like nobody mastered him in a month. You know what I mean? Or like, or even like Manat from Street Fighter V. Like you remember when like Goichi was playing him and stuff? People thought she was ass at first because nobody was even doing good with her until like a year later.
That's true. No, but that's what I mean though, right? That's why I said like even if you have somebody who's optimal with her, I still don't think she would be very strong. Like she just doesn't have the tools. She has a lot of tools. She has some. I mean, I wouldn't say a lot, but she has some tools. Like she has good conversions. She has that really good command grab. She has the puppet that's really good.
I think
like
she has
that
the best
puppet.
anti-zoning in the game.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
another.
That
That's
true.
another thing too. Why she's
Literally
really good.
cannot zone her in any.
But she also has really low health. Like she gets touched and she's dead. Yeah, I mean, doesn't she also have like as much as Inquisitor and Swiftmaster?
Yeah, she
Like-
has.
She has 850. I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that.
Like yeah, her health is really, really, really low. Also she could like, I've been in situations where I roll out the corner and she loses her bear because her bear is like I combo her and her bear is like all the way on the other side of the screen and like it's just her by herself and she can't really do shit. Like when I like if she gets separated from the bear, or whatever the puppet is called.
Yeah, I feel like by now, people like using Zato as an example in Guilty Gear. People knew he was strong after like the first month. They had a good feeling he was strong. They just didn't
It
fully
could be.
realize his potential yet. But with her, I just feel like she's just not that good. Me personally, if we're gonna put her in a tier, I'd probably put her B tier.
Yeah, I think she would be B
agree.
tier. Honestly,
I would agree.
she could be better than Inquisitor. Could be, but I don't
We
know.
just don't
I
know
haven't
yet.
I haven't
See-
seen it yet. Like I haven't seen it.
See that I was going to think about putting her A tier, but we're just seeing
No,
the
we don't know
potential.
yet.
Like we're just seeing it on paper,
Yeah.
but in reality, like I see the
Yeah,
flaws,
reality
and that's
she's
why I
B
would say
tier.
she was B tier. But like You know, there's just characters like in A tier, you can just clearly tell, like, all right, this character's good. You know what I mean? But with Enchantress, it's like you're trying to rely on because of how hard the character is to use. You didn't see the full potential. So because we're not seeing the full potential, it's really hard to tell where she is in the tier list. But from the fullest potential, the best I can see her being is A tier. The best I can see.
You're right.
Because that command grab,
Yeah.
and then it's the bear. It's
No, the
bear,
command grab
bro.
is really good. The
It's
command
the
grab is
bear
really
that's
good.
cheap. The command grab is whatever. It's the bear that you get hit by that.
I just think that in a couple months, people are definitely gonna find more optimal combos. Because like, all right, look at that troubleshooter combo. Nobody knew about that until like 2 days ago. You see what I'm saying? And this
Yeah,
is
it
a
could be.
character that's
It could
like
be.
way harder. So I feel like definitely gonna be more optimal with
Like-
it later. But for now, I think she's B tier.
I don't know,
as well,
man.
yeah.
Like I would agree with it, but something about it is just making me disagree. Like I feel like she belongs in A tier for some reason. Like maybe in the back of the line or something. But I don't know, man.
Maybe.
Her being
It could
B
be,
tier,
man,
it
but-
doesn't look right. Like it just, I don't know, man. She does way too much damage to just only be B tier. Like I don't know.
It's just a question mark, honestly.
Is she scary too? Yeah, she is a question mark, but B tier, I don't think she's terrible. That's the thing. She's just hard to use. I don't think she's terrible though. I mean, what do you guys think? If y'all think she's B tier, she's
Definitely
B
not
tier.
C. Most people put her in C. She's definitely not C.
She's
but
not in C. No way.
I'd
I
put
just-
her in. I think B is fine. I think
Yeah, I
B is
think
okay.
that's politically correct because we just, like I said, I think she has the potential to be A, but we haven't seen the potential yet. But we
Speaking of B tier characters that do a lot of damage, the next character we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna start off by saying I think he's around B tier. I don't think he's better than that.
I thought he was in the tier he needs to be right now.
Yeah.
Honestly,
you know
I think-
what, Vagabond?
I
Let's
think-
talk about this character, Lost Warrior. Like, who is this random ass character? Like, this character random.
So when this character came out, let me be honest with you. When this game came out the first day, and I would run into Lost Warriors on ranked, I legit thought Lost Warriors should have been banned, like from anyone playing this character. When I first started playing Lost Warrior, bro, I was like, how are you supposed to lose to this character, bro? Like, I mean, I'm sorry, how are you supposed to beat this character? Is what I was asking myself. Like, bro,
and
he
then
has
you
a
discovered the guard button. No, I'm just
no, facts, right? Exactly, right? But not only that, it wasn't only that. It was just the fact that he could do that full screen bubble that will literally just destroy. Bro, you can't move forward, right? You have to block it, and you're so one, you're scared to press neutral. You're afraid to approach Lost Warrior because they can just hit you with that, and two, the character also does like 70% or more off of a combo if he has the meter and if he uses the time stop, right? Like, the character is really, really, really fucking annoying. I thought that character was broken when I first started playing against Lost Warrior. But there are many ways, if you lab the matchup and if you know how to play the matchup, there are many ways to get around Lost Warrior, and I think Lost Warrior heavily, heavily, heavily falls on the tier list. If you know how to play this character or against the character properly.
So where would you put him in the tier list? Like, is he A tier?
So, I would put him in C tier, and I would move up. I would move Launcher up to B tier, honestly.
You say this character sucks?
What do you guys think?
All right, you know
I
what?
feel like Lost Warrior. I was watching this tournament earlier, man. There was this Lost Warrior player. It was the Brussels Challenge tournament, and there was this really good Lost Warrior player. I think he was European. His name was Zeno, and he was doing some good stuff. I mean, I don't think this character is as bad as Launcher or Vanguard, but I mean, maybe he is. Maybe I just haven't, played the character enough or played the matchup enough, but I think he has potential to be in B tier.
I wouldn't put Lost Warrior in C tier, nah. I like B tier sounds more accurate.
You like B tier, but I honestly think Launcher is definitely a better character than Lost Warrior. So if you're gonna put Lost Warrior in B tier, you should put Launcher in B tier. Hell, you might even be able to put her in A, honestly.
Who, Launcher?
Like,
nah,
all the way in the back of A, to be honest.
Nah, she wouldn't be any higher than B, bro.
talking about?
I don't think Launcher should be.
And then doesn't Lost Warrior have like Touch of Deaths? How are you C tier if you got Touch of Deaths?
Well,
I've never seen Touch of
his
Death.
touch of deaths are really like, I mean, they're not really touch of deaths, but they're really situational. A lot of his shit is like punishable on block. Like no matter what you block, all you gotta do is just hold the guard button. If you block his bubble, that's punishable on block. Like if you block the swords, that's negative on him too. Like yeah, he has the shit. He has the proper damage to like do a shit ton of damage to you, but I don't know. I think it's all really situational.
You know, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I see what you're saying, right? I see what you're saying, but I don't know, man. Like Lost Warrior kind of cheap. I don't know. I've seen.
I'd put him low B. I wouldn't put him C. I'd put him low B. You know.
Them swords, you know, the swords that he just be throwing at the daggers and whatnot. He be doing that. Y'all think he's B tier? That's it. He's not even better than. Nah, he's not better than Inquisitor. Let me just chill. Yeah.
Yeah, his random ass.
I'll be honest.
I
I'm
would have
not
left
the
him in that
best.
little white space under the tier list.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, I'm not the best person to ask about Lost Warrior because I haven't really fought too many. Just 'cause a lot of people don't want to unlock him right on the character select screen. But once I labbed the matchup a little bit, and saw that like Swiftmaster could punish a lot of the shit he does, like I really didn't think he was that strong. And as long as you block that orb, you know, like that's the only problem with Lost Warrior is that stupid ass orb. And also, I don't know what move this is, but he has this move that Lost Warriors love to spam on block, or not on block, but when they're in the corner, it's like a jump move that puts you into like it's like a jump move that goes straight down. It's like a hit that goes straight down, puts you into like an animation that they can combo off of. I don't know what matchup. What matchup? I don't know what move that is, but that move is also really cheap, honestly.
Okay.
So I don't know. I wouldn't be the best person to ask. In my opinion, every Lost Warrior I've played against is really easy to beat.
So what you're saying is, if you were not playing Swiftmaster, if you were playing Launcher, you can still beat this Lost Warrior because you're saying he's a very easy character to beat.
Well, at least for Swiftmaster, he is. I don't know about other characters, so I'm
Yeah,
being
that's
a little
probably a
biased.
9-1 matchup. So you know.
But no, I feel like overall, this tier list is pretty much legit. You know, and again, guys,
I don't agree with Launcher. I definitely don't agree with Launcher.
you would put her in B tier, right?
Yeah, so I would put Launcher in B tier for sure.
But is she better than Lost Warrior? She got lasers, machine guns, grenades.
That's a tough one.
She's not better
honestly.
than Inquisitor, bro. She's not.
No, not Inquisitor. Lost Warrior. I'm saying like, is she better than Lost Warrior, or if she's going to be in B tier?
I don't know. I think she's trash.
I say she's better than Lost Warrior, but I don't know if you guys agree with me.
I don't know anything about Lost Warrior.
See, the thing is with Lost Warrior,
so
I don't know. He has some good keep away tools. It's that the sword daggers. That move is good. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that move is really good. It hits you in the air. It hits you on the ground. They could get a ton of damage from it, for sure.
His
It is good.
I think
honest
Jump S.
and
Jump S is a really good tool too. JB, his
be
jump
honest
double
and just say
fireball.
that none of us
Yeah.
know the Lost Warrior matchup.
Yeah, because
I can agree with that. I'll be
I don't
honest.
think anybody does. Like,
I'll be honest. I don't know this character well enough to really have an opinion. But
like,
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like he's a weird character, but he's strong. Like, I feel like I won't be surprised if the chat agrees that he's an A tier at best. I won't be surprised. Lost Warrior is cheap, yo. You sure about that B tier?
yeah, there's this guy in chat named Vice who just wants us to put him in S so bad for some reason.
No. We're not going to put him in S.
Yeah,
No,
that's the guy I
no.
mentioned earlier. That's the guy I mentioned earlier.
He's not.
bro.
I don't think he's S tier. The best
You
I
know,
could
he
do.
got opened up by some Lost Warriors.
Oh, y'all
like,
about to say, I think Vice sees some shit that we don't.
Yo, let me just tell you guys something. Remember, You guys always, when choosing a character for a tier list or where the character stands in a tier list, you should always take into account how that character does against your character. I feel like a lot of people think that a character is really strong just because that character destroys their character. Just because a character destroys the character you're playing doesn't mean that that character is fucking godlike. It doesn't mean that. It could literally be a 10-0 matchup, and that character could still be C tier. And he beats your character 10-0. Like, it's a thing, you know, you gotta take that into account. Just if you haven't fought him with other cast members, then you can't really say that that character is that strong or that weak, to be honest, you know?
Yo, Vice said, but you play Swiftmaster. You gonna let him talk to you like that?
Yeah, exactly, right? So if I play Swiftmaster, in my opinion, every character will be C tier, right? But I'm not saying that. Because I know that there are characters that are really strong outside of Swiftmaster as well, you know? So I'm not going to go ahead and lie and be like, just because Swiftmaster is S+, the other characters are B tier.
Now, Canadian Bacon...
Or vice versa.
And you know what's crazy, too? Because Vice, he said that Lost Warrior is like S tier, right? But then somebody just said Vice ain't found the guard button yet. Let me find out that's the reason why you think you cheat. You don't be blocking?
Yo. But there's a dude in the chat named Canadian Bacons, and he said he plays Lost Warrior, and he do think that he's better than all the characters in B.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, he got to be at least A tier, low key.
Yeah, you know what? I revoke my credibility on putting Lost Warrior in the tier list because I don't know this character too well.
No, it's okay, but I mean, like what you were saying though, like it's the truth. Like what he has, his tools, but. I don't know, man. It's just like certain tools that it's just so hard to stop on a majority of the cast in the game. Like those daggers, it's a really good tool. I see a lot of Lost Warriors. They're winning games. They making comebacks from that move, the dagger. They be wilding with that move.
I won't lie though, it does look weird seeing his face that high. Like, bro, just put him in a white space.
Yeah, like A tier. That looks alright. Like Lost Warrior, I can see him. I think he's better than Inquisitor, in my opinion. I think so.
I think you should just take him off. Just put him back in the white space.
Oh, put him back in the white. I can't even do that. Wait, I don't think the tier.
Yeah, that Warrior is lost. Put him in the white space. He's lost.
Like he's just not on a tier list, bro. He's not even in the game. He's not on my character select screen.
Okay, all right. Well,
he's just 3 question marks on your character select screen.
Yeah, that's who he is. Yeah, that's who he's gonna remain.
All right, well, this is the tier list chat. Thank you guys for watching. And remember, guys, the game just came out, so we will be, in the future, probably have another tier list, and we will re-discuss after the patch what's going on. So what were you going to say, JP?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I feel like before we just cut it out, like end the stream or something, I think we should kind of just like go over a little recap of why we chose the characters where they are and stuff like that, or why we have like the special tiers as well, like why there's an S+ and why there's an S.
All right, sure.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So, you want me to do it? I can just
go ahead.
Recap. So honestly, in my opinion, right, and like the people making a tier list with me, Vagabond, Verse, and Smug, agreed that S+. The reason for us having an S+ and an S is because the characters in S+ are just even better than the characters that are in S. Even though the characters who are in S are extremely strong and better than the rest of the cast as well. You know, like because it just means that S+, Swiftmaster, and Hitman are just so above the other characters that they have to be in their own tier list. And one, you know, you could even argue that Swiftmaster should be on a tier list of his own, right? But I think that the way Hitman players are playing him now, because Hitman has he has mix. He has high-low mix that's really fucking good. He has so much damage when he's in Awakening, and he's not an easy character to play. He's easy once he gets Awakening, you know, and you do wake up DP, etc., etc. But honestly, I think if you learn how to do that jump, the jump B conversion into the jump S, into the jump MS, right? Like that shit is so good. So I honestly think, like you pair that up with Hitman's Awakening, he is just that much better than all the other characters except Swiftmaster, right? So and the characters in S are just really strong. I know Smug doesn't like Crusader being an S, but
yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
But, you know,
so Striker Striker has so many options. She has so many ways to get in, right? She has a ton of damage. She has one of the best guard break conversions in the game. Like if you don't have 100-meter when Striker starts her guard break little thing, like you're gonna get guard broken for sure, because there's no gap in between it, so you can't DP it, and it does so much guard damage that it just makes it makes it really good, right? The only weakness I say she has is her DP. Her DP, although it is plus on block, it's very, very, very easy to like make it whiff. Sometimes even strikers whiff it by accident when they're not even trying to make it whiff.
And they go flying in the air, looking stupid.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and then Dragonite and Kunoichi are also like, I feel like those two characters are kind of in the same tier. You know, like those two characters are really strong. A lot of damage, really good conversions, really good movement, all of that stuff. But yeah, I think it was just important to explain those two, like S plus and S.
Okay. And like,
and then
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, and I feel like, Kunoichi, I feel like she's also like S tier because of those reasons, her mix up potential. She can throw out the frog, and let's say if you try to get a punish, if she does something that's punishable, you can't even finish. You can't even optimize. You can't even do your max damage combo because you just gonna get hit by the frog. So
yeah, exactly.
it's like you just gotta throw her or something.
That frog
do something
doesn't
small.
disappear on hit. It don't go away on hit. That frog stays out there.
Yeah. But if they just had that one little change, if she thought that little annoying frog, and if you just sneezed on her like achoo, right? And that frog disappears, she would be all the way down to C tier automatically.
So yeah, I don't gotta worry about that because Swiftmaster's 5B goes forward. So I actually get behind the frog, so I can punish her block strings doing that frog easy, and the frog won't even hit me, to be honest. So yeah.
Actually, I don't know if you know this, but you actually can. Wait. I'm not about to tell people how to do on my character. I'm out.
Oh, it's like that?
Yeah.
You were about to expose yourself, probably. That's why.
Yeah. Wait. One more time on camera. Swiftmaster is what? What place is he in, JB?
Oh, he's a very honest high tier character.
That doesn't even make sense. How are you an honest high tier character? Like what?
Nah, he's the best character in the game. He's for sure the best character in the game.
Cool.
And like Vice said, right? He said that Swiftmaster. Wait, sorry, it wasn't Vice. It was Ty. Ty said like that even though Striker has that guard break, Swiftmaster has it too. But open your eyes, Swiftmaster's an S plus, so he's obviously better than Striker. No one's denying that.
Facts,
he's definitely better than Striker. So
I just want to say that
I do agree with what you said.
Vice is still talking about Lost Warrior.
Well,
yo, tell Vice to find the guard button, bro.
At the end of the day, we put him in A tier, and then in the future, after when the patch comes, we will have another discussion about where we would put Lost Warrior in the tier list.
Like, bro,
that's all.
We moved him up like 3 tiers.
Yeah, we moved him up from C tier. He went from C tier, then we heard what Vice had to say. Then we were like, all right, maybe he's B tier. But then I thought about it. I was like, no. He A tier at least. S tier,
so like I said,
I'm gonna look salty if I just put him S tier.
Yeah. Like I said, when I first downloaded this game and I was playing against Lost Warrior, like the first couple of days, I thought that character should be banned from the game, bro. I literally thought, I was like, yo, in tournaments, they cannot let people pick this character in tournaments, bro. He's fucking ridiculous. Like, it's just stupid. I kept getting hit into orb. I kept getting hit by orb into 80%. And then when I try to jump the orb, I got hit by swords into 80%. And then when I'm trying to grab them, they do jump M or whatever into 80%, but once I realized that one, Gucci belt beats the swords, right? And I can block the orb and punish it on block. Like, I felt like that character wasn't as strong, but remember what I said, like, just because your character beats that character, that doesn't mean that character is really bad on a tier list. And vice versa. Just because a character beats your character really bad, doesn't mean that character is really high on the tier list, So I feel like I don't have any credibility when it comes to saying where Lost Warrior should go.
See, now when now Vice is also going on another rant in my chat. He's saying He's still sticking to his word that Lost Warrior is S tier, and I just had to humbly disagree, saying that he is A tier, you know, just for now. And now he wants me to do a first team of 5 with Foo's Lost Warrior. But, you know, I don't really feel like it. It's kind of late. It's 11 o'clock at night. Maybe another time. You know
It's time to pack up, boys. It's time to pack up.
Nah, maybe another day. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I had a long day. Maybe another time.
Set up a set with one of these lovely players in Fu, and so we can see what Lost Warrior can do, and then, you know, we'll see where he's at on the tier list.
All right, so but I would put Grappler too. Grappler's A tier. Ghostblade. Everything is accurate on here.
Well, out of this whole list, Crusader is the most brain dead, and that's it.
Oh my god, this stream was going perfect.
Right, yeah.
This stream was going perfect until you had to say that.
Us, bro. But thanks for having us, Smug. Appreciate the opportunity, bro. We'll catch you next time,
it's
man.
all good, Vagabond. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on this conversation. I'm glad you participated in this tier list.
I think it was fun having the chat argue with us.
Thank you, JP. I truly appreciate it.
No doubt. Thank you, guys.
Thank you
Peace
very
out.
much, Verse, as well, for tuning in. But all right, guys, this is the DNF Duel tier list, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I like having conversations describing tier lists, because I could just make a short video, just like 5 minutes, just to get to the point. But there's people that want us to explain and break down each character. So that's why I like having group conversations, so we can all hear each other's different opinions, and we can all come to like the best agreement possible. So until next time, stay tuned for possibly an updated DNF Duel tier list. Because I know people are going to be talking about this in the comments. I don't even want to read that yet, but it's all good. I'll read it when I can. But I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Take care. And see you guys on the next stream. Peace.
It's that boy, man.